Morning, Miss.
Good morning, Miss.
Okay, we will start the teacher evaluation, and the first subject is Matematika.
Oke, jawablah soal nomor 1 sampai 5 berdasarkan data berikut. Data nilai ulangan.
Boleh langsung ke hot question aja, Miss.
Oke, hot question berikut adalah jawaban siswa kelas 3 tentang cita-cita mereka. Jadi susun dalam bentuk turus dari data berikut. Oke, yang pertama itu ada dokter. Lalu dokter ada 1, 2, 3, 4. Dokter 4 berarti terusnya 1, 2, 3, 4. Lalu pilot, lalu polisi, chef, guru, desainer, pengusaha. Oke, untuk pilot 1. Oke, pilot 1, kita tulis 1 terus. Polisi 1, lalu chef 1, 2, 3, kita tulis angka 3. Lalu berikutnya guru 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kita buat 5. Desainer 1, 2. Desainer ada 2. Lalu pengusaha 1, 2, 3. Pengusaha ada 3, 1, 2, 3. Lalu dokter tadi ada 1, 2, 3, 4. Dokter 1, 2, 3, 4.
Satu lagi
Oke.
paling ujung, Miss. Dokter.
Iya, udah 1,
Ada
2,
5, Miss.
3, 4, 5. Oke, 5. Sorry. Dokter 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oke. Ini adalah tabel dengan turus kelas 3 mengenai cita-cita siswa. Seperti itu. Jadi yang kedua, berapa jumlah siswa kelas 3? Jadi jumlah siswa kelas 3 dapat dihitung dari banyaknya siswa yang ada. Jadi 5, 2, 6, 7, 10, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15, 17, 20 siswa. Ada 20 siswa. Lalu berapa jenis cita-cita yang ada pada data? Ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lalu urutkan cita yang terbanyak. Dari siswa yang terbanyak, berarti yang terbanyak pertama adalah guru, dokter, bisa guru duluan boleh, guru, dokter. Lalu setelah itu chef, pengusaha, lalu desainer, polisi, pilot atau pilot polisi, seperti itu. Nomor 3, hitung jangkauan dari data tersebut. Berarti mencari jangkauan, kita lihat yang paling banyak, dikurang yang paling sedikit. Berarti dokter itu ada 5, berarti 5 kurang 3, berarti ada 2 jangkauannya. Lalu selisih antara siswa yang ingin menjadi pengusaha dan pilot. Yang ingin jadi pengusaha itu ada 3 orang, yang ingin menjadi pilot itu ada 1 orang.
Sebentar, Miss. Untuk jangkauan tadi bagaimana, Miss?
Jangkauan dicari dari data terbesar, terbanyak, berarti 5, dikurang yang terkecil. Yang terkecil berarti pilot atau polisi 1. Jadi jawabannya adalah 4. Lalu berapa selisih antara siswa yang ingin menjadi pengusaha dan pilot? Yang menjadi pengusaha ada 3, yang ingin jadi pilot ada 1. Jadi 3 dikurang 1, 2, seperti itu. Berdasarkan data juga di atas, berapa total jumlah siswa yang memiliki cita menjadi dokter, chef, dan guru. Yang jadi dokter tadi ada 5 orang, yang menjadi chef tadi ada 3, jadi 8. Menjadi guru ada 2, berarti ada 10. Jika digabungkan, jika sekolah ingin memberikan hadiah kepada sesuai cita yang terbanyak, berapa banyak hadiah yang harus disiapkan? Berarti yang terbanyak tadi ada 5 dokter yang menjadi dokter dari SEF, berarti ada 10 hadiah yang harus dipersiapkan. Lanjut, jika dibandingkan dengan kelas 3A, siswa yang memiliki cita menjadi dokter itu udah 2 kali dari kelas 3B. Berapa jumlah siswa yang cita menjadi dokter? Jadi tadi yang dokter itu ada 5 orang. Kalau 2 kali berarti 10. Lalu selanjutnya begitu juga dengan siswa yang bercita menjadi pilot. Kelas menjadi pilot jumlahnya 5 kali dari jumlah siswa yang ingin menjadi pilot di kelas 3B. Jadi yang pilot itu 1 orang, berarti untuk kelas 3A itu 5 kalinya berarti 5 orang. Seperti itu.
Baik, Miss. Bagaimana misalkan kalau siswa itu melihat di sini kan ada 2 data untuk bagian jangkauan tadi. Di sini ada misalkan dokter itu jumlahnya 5, kemudian guru juga jumlahnya 5. Apakah nanti siswanya berpikir karena jangkauannya ada sama, jadi mereka menjumlahkan yang sama, kemudian pilot dan polisi itu sama, jadi dijumlahkan juga untuk mencari jangkauan. Itu bagaimana cara Miss menjelaskan jangkauan?
Untuk mencari jangkauan sesuai dengan rumusnya, jadi yang kita cari adalah data yang memiliki nilai terbesar. Jadi walaupun ada 3 atau 4 yang terbesar, kita ambil 1 saja, jadikan patokan, lalu dikurangkan sama data yang paling sedikit jumlahnya. Walaupun juga misal lebih dari 1, kita ambil 1 data. Jadi masing-masing 1.
Baik,
Yang
Miss.
besar, yang kecil 1.
We turn to math, Miss.
Math yang
Math also hot question, Miss.
Math yang hot question yang pertama. A mother bought 2 apples for 4 children. How can apples be shared equally? How many pieces does each child get, and what the fraction for each child? How can the apple be shared? This apple can be shared by divide the apples. The apple can be divided into 4. And after that, how many pieces each children get? So the children will get 2 pieces of apples, and this is the fractions will be 2/8 like this.
Okay, Miss.
Number 2, Annie has a round cake and Budi has a square cake. Both cakes are cut into 4 equal parts. Annie and Budi each ate 3 parts. Does Annie and Budi eat the same amount? Yes, they eat the same amount, but the fractions of the cake they eat. So the fraction is 3 because they eat 3 parts over. There is 3/4 like this because they cut into 4 equal parts. Number 3, Paul fills 3/4 a jug with water. A student said the jug is still half empty. Is the student correct? The student isn't correct, so you're working. So this 3/4. So to make it full, it should be become 4/4. So this is not correct. So we have to subtract 4/4 minus 3/4. The answer is 1/4. So it means that this is not correct. To get to make the jugs full, so it should be 4/4. Number 4, Mr. Lee booked 3 pies and 1 cake for 4 students. What fraction for the pie does each student get? So for the pie is 1/3. So fractions for the cake is for each students will be 1/4. What do you miss?
Okay, Miss. 1/4 for number 4.
Yes, the cake 1/4. The pie is 3/4.
Okay, Miss.
Science?
Is it number 5 or number 4?
What ya?
No, Miss. Number 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, there is one more number. Yeah.
Okay, Miss.
A receipt needs 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You only have 1/4 teaspoon. How many 1/4 teaspoon do you need? Okay, to get 1/2, so we have to make it become 2 times.
2 times.
Yes. So your fraction, so it become 1/4. So plus 1/4 equals, okay, 2/4. So after that, it equals to 1/2. So this one we divide by 2. The denominators and numerators will be divided by 2, so equals 1/2.
Okay, Miss. In this lesson, the subject.
English? Oh, science.
No, I mean, they will focus to fraction.
What bagaimana?
In math subject, they will focus to
Yes,
fraction.
fraction. Yes, about fractions.
Okay, Miss. Science, Miss.
This hot.
Yes, Miss.
Why is iron used to make nails, but gold is used to make bangles? So iron is used to make nails because iron is a hard metal, hard, and then iron is strong, hard, and it's metals. So it is used, it is proper to make it as like nails. But gold is shiny and soft, so it is better to make jewelry. So it seems like it's like bangles. If metals comes from rock or earth, what will happen if we do not take care of natural resources? So if we don't take care of natural resources, like the natural resources will run out very soon or quickly. So if it run out very soon, we are hard to make things. And then number 2, how can people
No, wait, Miss. Your answer is about iron is metal and then gold is soft and shiny, right? So,
iron is metals? Huh? The question.
yeah, your answer for number
Yes.
1 part A.
Iron is hard and then it's also metal. So it is proper to make it as like nails. But gold is shiny and soft, so it's better to make as like jewelry and for examples like bangles like this.
Okay, Miss, because I think gold is also metal.
Oh, gold is metal, but they are not attracted to magnet. So not all metals can be attracted to magnets, like copper, gold, aluminium. They also for metal, but they cannot attract to magnets.
So this question is about to attract the magnet or to focus
No,
on
it's
the...
not about magnet, but gold is shiny and it's not hard, right? So it's shiny and hard to soft, so it cannot be made like become nails. So nails may be strong, right?
Okay, Miss. Number 2, Miss.
Yeah, how can people use metals wisely to protect natural resources? So people can reuse these metals to protect our natural resources, so it will not run out quickly. And oil and natural gas are found under the earth. So why do people need to drill deep holes to get them? Yes, people need to drill deep holes to get the oil and natural resources because this oil and natural resources comes from the ground, so it is deep under the ground. So to reach or to get them, so we need to drill deep the holes or from the sea. Number 3, oil and natural gas. This question means that this is our oil, miss. Are oil and natural gas important for our daily life? Yes, this oil and natural gas are important for our daily life because oil and natural gas can be extracted to be fuels, like for example, like diesels and then diesel and petrol. So it is needed by people to move their vehicles. So yeah, it is very important for our daily life. So compare natural materials and human-made materials, and why do we need both? So natural materials comes from nature, especially we can find them deep under the ground, or we can drill drill it or mining it, and then many things that we can do to get the natural resources. So it actually that it's totally true that it comes from the earth under the ground. So human-made materials are the materials that is made by human. So the materials, for the examples like rubber and then tire and then plastic, and then they are used to make things like plastic bottles, and then like rubber band. And these natural resources, for example, just now before I mentioned that examples like diesel fuels, they are needed for us to move our car, our motorcycle, and then to turn on for electricity as well.
Okay, Miss.
Number 4, if there were no metals, so how would our daily life be different? Okay, for example, okay, if there were no metals, our daily life will be will be harder. We cannot make the things. For example, if you wanna you cannot make the things, for example, like the nails. So nails is very needed for us to build the house or to mix the cupboard. So if there is no nails, so we cannot, it's hard to make the things. And then what are fossils, and how do we help scientists to learn about them, about the past? So fossils are the remains or the trace of the animals or the plants that live long time ago, can be a million years ago. And then how do they help scientists learn about the past? So by the fossils, the scientists learn about the life in the past of the animals and the plants. The scientists know about that the words this earth changed, and after that they also learn about how the animals and the plants survived in the past time. How do they move? How did they move? What did they eat, and how did they survive in the past time? And then number 5, if you could travel back in the time to see dinosaurs, what question would you ask it based on what you know about the fossils? Okay, if I could travel back in time to see the dinosaurs, there are many questions that I want to know. So, for example, what did they eat in the past? And then how did they move? And then how did they survive amongst the others animals? And then, do you think that a footprint of animals in the past can be called as fossils? Yes, the footprint of the animals can be called as fossils, because fossils is not only the remains of the animals or the plants, but also can be from the footprint of the animals. When the animals pass walk on a smooth surface like soil, mud, or snow, they will leave their footprints, and during the time, so their footprints will turn to be like rocks, and yes, so it also can be called as a footprint. A fossil. The footprint can be called as fossils.
Okay, Miss. The explanation, the subject still about fossil for this week.
Yeah, we talk about rock and fossils for
Okay,
this
Miss.
chapter.
And we turn to book. Okay, Miss. Math.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, explain.
Yeah, Miss.
Okay, in this part, we have this subunit about compare and order fractions. So the students will be guided how to compare two fractions and how to order them. So to compare the fractions, this is the example how to compare the fractions. The first explanation, the students will guided to compare the fractions by using the diagram. So it will help them to be easier to understand. There are two circles, so this represent like as a chocolate cake and fruit cake, and this cake will be divided into 10 parts. And after that, from the chocolate cake, easy, someone takes 3 parts, and from the fruit cake, someone take 5 parts. So from these two diagrams, we can make the fractions. this chocolate can be represented as 3/10, and then this fruit cake can be represented like 5/10. So in this part, we will compare the friction, which one is greater, and okay. So for these explanations, based on the books, we can know which one is greater and smaller based on their based on the position. For example, like if they have this one is the student notice that they have the same denominators. If they have the same the denominators, so the one that is with the smallest with the small one is regarded as the smaller one. So this one means that 3/10 is smaller than 5/10. Okay, so students will also know from these diagrams too. This part is smaller than this part. So 3/10 is smaller than 5/10. They can also make it as a symbols like this, smaller or bigger or equals to, like this.
Okay, Miss. So how, if the denominators is different, how will you explain it to the student?
So if the denominators is different, so we have to make it same. To make it same, so for example, where yeah. Okay.
Question number part C, Miss.
Huh?
Part C. 1/5 and 1/3.
This?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
So for example, this is with a picture, Miss. So student can from this one they can
Oh, okay, okay.
they with the diagrams, right? Okay, for example, this. Okay, we have 3/5 and 2/3, so they have to compare this. They will be very hard to compare this, so I thought to them that they have to make the this denominator same first, so they can multiply it. So we can multiply which numbers can be multiplied by this with this. So the student will say that this 3 times 5 equals 15, and then this also can be make it multiplied too. So this 3 multiplied by 3, the answer is 15. So now they have the same the denominators. And after that, this one, because this multiplied by 3, so the numerator should be multiplied by the same number. So this one is times 3, so become this. So this one become times 5, so it become 10 like this. So they have the same numerators now. So it become 9/15 and 10/15 like this. So after this, they will be easier to determine or compare which one is smaller and greater. So this one, it means that this 9/15 is smaller than 10/15.
Okay, Miss. Now we turn to vocabularies, Miss. Okay, Miss, because in this week there are science project, math special activity, and
Mathematica, we don't have the vocabulary because the books, we will discuss about the assignment, all about the questions from the book.
Okay, Miss, I think that's all. Thank you for your explanation.
You're welcome.